What happens when a Karen throws a card reader at an employee? In retail, you get a sixth sense. You don't just see customers, you see patterns. You see the just looker who's going to steal something. You see the confused dad who needs you to save his Christmas. And then you see the predators, the ones who don't want to buy, they want to feed. It was a Saturday. The floor was slammed. I was managing the tech counter, but I was also keeping an eye on our new hire, Jenny. Jenny was a lamb. Sweet kid, barely 18, first job, skinny, pale, with a nervous stutter she was trying to conquer. She was the definition of out of her depth, and she was a magnet for the worst kind of customer. I heard the voice before I saw the woman, that high, nasal, drilling tone that just scrapes along your nerves.
I don't know is not an answer. Are you stupid or are you deaf?
I looked over, and there she was, the apex predator, the $1,000 handbag, the immaculate blonde blowout, the sunglasses still on. And she had Jenny cornered. Jenny was visibly trembling, clutching her little box cutter so hard her knuckles were white. She looked like she was about to cry.
Ma'am, I just...
Get your manager. Get someone who isn't a child.
That was my cue. I walked over, nice and slow. I gently put a hand on Chloe's shoulder. She flinched, then sagged with relief. I'll take it from here, Chloe. Why don't you go organize the printer cables in the back? She practically ran. The woman huffed, tapping her diamond-studded fingernails on the counter.
So they finally send the expert. It's about time.
Good afternoon, I said, putting on the mask, that hollow plastic smile. What seems to be the problem?
The problem
She sneered.
is that I was sold this garbage.
She shoves a box across the counter. It's a top-of-the-line $400 espresso machine, or it was. The box is stained, one side is crushed, and when I look at the machine inside, there's a visible fuzzy green layer of mold in the water tank. It smells like sour milk. She slides a crumpled receipt across the counter. I smooth it out. My eyes go right to the date. January 14th. It was October. All right, ma'am, I begin, still in my calm service voice. I see what we're working with here.
I just want a refund in cash now so I can leave this dump.
Well, ma'am, here's the situation. I pick up the receipt. This item was purchased 9 months ago. As you can see printed here on the receipt and on the sign right above my head, our store has a 60-day return policy.
I don't care about your ridiculous policy. It broke. I want my money.
I understand your frustration, I said, and here's where I decided to show her. I hate doing this, but she was one of those. But let me walk you through step by step why this is impossible. I turned my monitor around so she could see it. Okay, I said, here is our point of sale system. First, I have to scan the item. I scanned the barcode on the moldy box. Beep. See? It pops up. Premium Espresso Matic 9000. Now, I continued, I scan your receipt to call up the original transaction. I scanned the receipt. Beep. And there it is. Purchase date January 14th. Now, watch the screen. Over here, I tapped the monitor, is where a button labeled Process Refund would normally appear. But you'll notice there's nothing. It's not grayed out. It's not a button I can't click. The button does not exist. The system is hard-coded by corporate. After 90 days, the option to process a return is permanently erased. It's not that I won't give you a refund, ma'am. It's that I am physically incapable of doing so. This computer literally cannot do it. I turned the monitor back. I had been polite. I had been clear. I had shown her. It didn't matter. She wasn't angry about the policy. She was angry that she was being told no.
You think you're so smart, don't you? With your little vest and your little computer screen. You're just a lazy, incompetent nothing. You just don't want to do the work. Get me your manager.
So I called him Todd. Good old, spineless, rug-sweeping Todd. He scurries over. The woman immediately transforms. Her face crumples. Her voice cracks. She's suddenly the victim.
Todd,
She says, having read his name tag.
your employee is screaming at me. He called me a liar. He's refusing to help me. I'm shaking.
Todd, of course, bought it. He turned to me, wringing his hands.
Mark, come on. Just make this right. Give her a store credit.
Todd, I said, my voice like ice. I just showed her. The system is locked. It's impossible. Todd looked at the woman. He looked at her face, which was twisting back into that red, furious mask. And he just fled.
I have to check inventory in the back.
He mumbled and vanished. She smiled, a cold, vicious, triumphant smile. She had me alone. The manager was gone. The mousy girl was gone. It was just me. She leaned in close, so close I could smell her expensive, sour perfume.
So,
She whispered.
it's just you, the little gatekeeper, you know. People like you are what's wrong with this country. No ambition, no power, just a little man in a plastic vest. Is this your career, Mark? Is this what you tell your mother you do?
I stood there. I didn't move. The mask was still on, but it was cracking. Ma'am, my answer is no. This broke her. The total lack of fear. She was used to people cowering, and then she screamed it. The line. The one they all use when they've lost.
I'll have your job. I'll have you fired by the time I leave this store. You'll be on the street.
I looked her dead in the eye. No, her eyes darted around. Frantic, looking for a new weapon. She looked at my register. She looked at the heavy metal-plated credit card terminal, the one that's bolted to the counter. She grabbed it with both hands. She screamed, this high animal sound, and she ripped it off the counter. Cables tore out of the socket like vines, and she hurled it at my head. I ducked. The terminal, this 10-pound chunk of metal, flew exactly where my head was a second before. Whoosh! It hit the wall behind me. Crack! The sound was like a baseball bat hitting concrete. The entire wall of gift cards exploded, raining plastic down everywhere. The store went silent. That pure, ringing, post-explosion silence. The woman was frozen, chest heaving, her eyes wide with what she'd just done. I stood up, slowly. The plastic smile I'm paid to wear, it just disintegrated. The mask was gone. I didn't look at her. I unclipped the walkie-talkie from my belt. I pressed the button, and in the dead, tomb-like silence, my voice boomed through the entire store. Todd, call 911. A customer has just committed assault with a deadly weapon. Her face. Oh God, her face. It went from crimson rage to a pale, fish-belly white. The entitlement, the power, it all just drained out of her.
No.
She shrieked, but the power was gone. It was just a pathetic squeak.
I didn't. He's lying. I'll tell them you threatened me.
That's when I finally looked at her. I pointed to the black dome security camera, blinking its little red light, not 5 feet above our heads, and I said the two most satisfying words of my entire career. I'm pressing charges. The police were there in 3 minutes. Todd came sprinting back, babbling.
Now, let's not get the police involved. Let's just talk.
And as Karen started to spin her fantasy,
He threatened me. He pushed me. I was in fear for my life.
2 other customers from the line who had stayed to watch the whole show stepped forward. That's a lie, one of them said. She was screaming at him for 10 minutes. She threw that thing at his head, said the other. We all saw it. The cops looked at me. I just said, Camera 4, you'll want the audio and the video. They took her into the back office, and 10 minutes later, they brought her out, in handcuffs. She tried one last time. She puffed up and shrieked.
You can't do this. I'm a lawyer.
One of the cops, without even looking at her, just said, Then you'll have a great story for the Bar Association. Ma'am, turn around. The sound. The most beautiful sound in the world. The sound of a metal ratchet. Click, click, click. They walked her out. Past the staring faces. Past the line of shoppers. Past Jenny, who had crept out of the back room and was watching, her eyes as wide as saucers. I watched her get put in the car. I watched it drive away. I turned back to my counter. I looked at the hole in the wall. I looked at the dangling cables. I looked at Jenny. I gave her a small, quiet nod. Then I turned to the next person in line who was holding a router and just staring. I put the mask back on. I smiled. Hi, I said. How can I help you today?